Hmm. No, 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 no. Let me make sure the volume's right. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. How we sounding? Y'all tell me y'all can hear me or not. Y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me, man. Shout out to Dave98. Shout out to Drew. Shout out to the entire phenomenal crew. Man, 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 man. Mm. Perfect. All right, man. Well, let's discuss this game, man. I guess this loss had to finally come. I'm still upset, y'all. I'm still upset. Uh, we, see, listen, hear me out. It's one thing to lose a game, or it's one thing to get beat, right? It's one thing to get beat. The Niners beat the Patriots, right? Um, the Buccaneers they beat the Raiders, right? We lost that game, man. We lost that game. There's no other way to go around it, man. We lost that game, man. I mean, you know how many times? I mean, if you watch the game, yo, you guys know how many times we had chances to end the game. I mean, we had so many opportunities to end the game. I I mean, we're up. Listen, we're up by 10 points, y'all. We're up by 10 points with less than 3 minutes to go, man. That's just games you're not supposed to lose. We're up by 10 by halftime. You know, you don't lose games like that, man. I mean, I'm sitting back and I'm like, all right, we're up by 10. All right, we got the momentum. Even if we shut them to a field goal, it's a 7 point game. The least Russell Wilson's going to do is get 1 or 2 first downs in the game. I mean, we got out coached. Vince Joseph out coached Brian Scheinman. Pete Carroll, bro. I mean, what happened to all the aggressiveness? I mean, the fact on third down. All right, third down for the game. Trust me, for that fourth quarter when it was third down, right, with under 2 minute warning, with one timeout, the Cardinals had one timeout left. You convert that third down, is game over. You put the ball in Carlos Hyde hand, not Russell Wilson. So hold on, we all year long we preach all this aggressiveness, all this aggressiveness. We going for the shot, we going for the win, but yet in the game of games, division game, a chance to go 6-0. We put the ball in our running back hand, and let alone our backup running back. It wasn't even Chris Carson. Chris Carson dealt with a foot injury, and what was it? The second quarter. I mean, unbelievable, y'all. Unbelievable, man. Jew says cut Benson Mayoa. No, I mean Benson Mayoa. I mean, I nobody can take up for what he did. I mean, just give up the 3 points, y'all. Give up the 3 points. I mean, the fact that he jumped over the offensive line, like it's just like mistakes like that all night long is the reason why we lost the game. Benson Maoa, Trey Flowers getting lost in coverage. I mean, listen, when Shaq Griffin went out for a concussion, first play, Trey Flowers come in. They line him on D Hop. For some reason, Ken Norton wants to line up DeAndre Quentin Dunbar and DeAndre Hopkins. A lot of that has to go with Pete Carroll too. Because Pete Carroll never lets the best corner travel. So Trey Flowers gets lined up on D Hop in press coverage. What happens the first play? He gets burnt. Now Hornswoggle, aka Kyler Murray, overthrows him because Kyler Murray is an overrated thrower. But at the end of the day, it was just mistakes like that all game long, man. I mean, we lost this game, man. We lost this game, man. If David Moore did not have to hold DK was gone. Yeah, he was gone. I mean, mistakes like that, y'all. Mistakes like that. I mean, we like I said, we had so many opportunities to win this game, even before the overtime, man. Even before, listen, this game should have went to no overtime. I We're up by 10 points, man. We dropped 27 in the first half, right? We're booming in the first half. We're booming in the first half. Put out 27. We end the game with 34 points versus this defense. We saw how atrocious the Cardinals defense was in the first half. So you tell me it took them an entire half to adjust? Come on now. Vince Joseph can't make a adjustment that quick to stop Russell Wilson, the Seahawks offense. Please. Yeah, Dave, we're 5-1, but this the thing, y'all. I mean, we in the NFC West, which means we don't get any easy passes. Now, do I think we're gonna beat the Niners? Of course, I think we're gonna beat the Niners. We're back at home. I mean, I wish we had fans in Central League. I wish we did, but at the end of the day, we're back at home. We need to go out and just establish dominance versus the Niners. But then game at the end of the day, these division games aren't easy. They're not. They're just not. They're not easy games. This is the first that was the first division game all year long versus the Cardinals. We came off a bye week. We started the game hot. Tyler Lockett first play catches a bomb one hand snag on Patrick Peterson. By the way, Tyler Lockett was taking Patrick Peterson lunch money. I mean, they eventually put Patrick Peterson on DK, and DK sort of got neglected pretty much. But I mean, my God, shout out to Tyler Lockett, man. That's one thing I will say. Tyler Lockett had over 200 on 15 catches. By the way, I started him in fantasy. He gave me over 48 fantasy points. I love you, Tyler Lockett. I do. DK, I mean, we show effort. Certain players show effort, man. When Russell Wilson threw that when Russell Wilson threw that ball to Chris Carson in the red zone, I mean, there's so many things wrong about that. First thing first, you're in the red zone. Usually that flat route is not open, especially when they blitz and man-to-man press. So you do that. First thing first it was a bad read. Second, that's the worst type of throw you can make in the red zone under pressure. What? So hold on, we in the red zone when coverage gets tighter and you loft the ball up in the air. No, Russ, you got to rifle that ball in. I mean, listen, this guy Russell Wilson is making rookie type of mistakes, y'all. Like I couldn't tell that was Russell Wilson and Kyler Murray out there. I mean, like Russell Wilson, like don't get it twisted, y'all. He's still the MVP front runner. The fact that people are talking about Aaron Rodgers is the MVP front runner, I'm about to go on a tangent about that. But Russell Wilson had a bad game, yo. This is not Russell Wilson. I mean, we talking about one of the most efficient quarterbacks ever. And he just like gave the game away, y'all. Like at the end of the day, I can blame this on David Moore. We can blame it on Benson Mayowa. We can blame it on our lack of pass rushing. We can blame it on Ken Norton. You can blame on Trey Flowers, but at the end of the day, the ball was in the MVP hands. You gotta close the game off. I'm sorry, you gotta close the game off. I, you gotta close the game off. Exactly, Jew. Jew says, "What the hell was wrong with Russell throwing that ball at the end of the play to Isaiah Simmons in overtime?" Hear me out. I don't know what the hell was wrong with him there. I I know people are gonna say, "Well, he was under duress. He was under pressure. It was third down. He had to make a play." Well, my thing is this, and I said in my reaction, if you're going to loft the ball up, if you're going to throw a 50-50 ball, can you throw it down the field? Can you throw it down the field? If you're going to throw a 50-50 ball when you know the possibility of the ball is going to get picked, can you throw the ball down the field? Because guess what? When Russ threw that ball, there was no pressure there. I know he was thinking that there was going to be pressure because they were blitzing all game long. They were sitting in the house. Vance Joseph was sitting in the house. He was sending Byron Murphy on corner blitzes. He was sending Buda Baker on blitzes. So Russell Wilson was looking for the pressure. Pressure. Guess what though? There was no pressure there. I mean, Russ just gotta play better, y'all. He does. And then like, yeah, if you're gonna force the ball, I can't stress this enough. Listen, it's overtime. It's next point. It's next score wins. If Russell Wilson lost the ball 50 yards down the field, maybe the Cardinals don't get the ball at the 50-yard line. I Because what was that? It was like a minute left, a minute and some change left on the clock. I mean, our defense is pathetic, and we'll probably still give up a field goal at the end of the day. But I mean, take your chances. Take your chances. At the end of the day, you can't. You can't make that. No, I expect better from Russ. No, I expect better from Russ. I'm the biggest Russ truther on YouTube. But even I gotta say that's not no. No, this guy Russell Wilson is the most efficient quarterback in the NFL. This guy came into the game with only 3 interceptions. How many interceptions he thrown from versus the Cardinals? Three. I mean, like, yo, we gave this game away, man. Cardinals fans are gonna be talking all greasy and talking about this, that, and the third, man. The Cardinals ain't as good as they look. Man, listen, we had this game in the bag, y'all. We had this game in the bag. We're torching their defense. We're torching their defense. All right. We're torching their defense in the running game, throwing the ball down the field. Tyler can have the field day. Will Diss and Greg Olsen getting busy. Like, I'm still kind of confused how we lost this game. I'm watching this game like we got full control of this game. And we had so many mental lapses. So many mental lapses. I that when they got in the red zone and Kyler Murray threw that touchdown to Christian Kirk, Shaquille Griffin got to know you gotta be in that. You gotta be in the back of the end zone when you're running cover two. When you're running cover two in the red zone, you gotta know your corner is in the back of the end zone because that's the zone he's playing. It's like we just made so many mental mistakes. It's like we won it. It's like we threw this a game away. It's like we didn't want to win this game. It's like we didn't want to go 6-0. I mean, these are the type of games you gotta win, man. I mean, for real, I'm telling you guys right now, man, we do not want to be second in the conference. I still think we're going to win this division. Yeah, I think we're going to still win this division. But at the end of the day, we do not want to be second in this conference, y'all. I want home field advantage in NFC. I I want the NFC to run through CenturyLink Field. I don't want to go to Raymond James Stadium. I don't want to go to Raymond James Stadium. I don't want to go to Lambeau Field. I want the NFC to run through CenturyLink. We can't lose games like this, man. Seahawks choke like the Falcons. I mean, in Arizona we do. In Arizona we do. In Arizona we do, man. It's about playing that desert, man. Nothing goes right in the desert. Now, on the other hand, Russell Wilson's always won in Arizona versus the Cardinals ever since his debut, ever since his rookie debut. So I mean, we had that going for us. I mean, Russell Wilson usually always beats the Cardinals in Arizona, but this is my thing, y'all. Yesterday, so I mean, Russell Wilson and the Seahawks had so many opportunities to close the game off, never did it. I um I mean, we all number Super Bowl 49. We're not gonna speak on that. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, we had opportunities to win this game. Now we play Niners. That's a must-win game. I'll speak about that game when it's time to speak about that game. And then we got the Buffalo Bills. We got a little rough stretch going on because if I put up the schedule right now, it's Niners. Then we go up to Buffalo. We go to the Bills, and then we play the Rams. Which I mean, listen, we should win all of those games. But my thing is, this is a game that we should have won. So I mean, like at the end of the day, it's like Rush, you gotta play better. Pete Carroll, I mean, you got so conservative to the point. It's like you just wanted to get the ball back to Kyler Murray. Like, my goodness, like you know what? I'm not gonna blame that third down call on handing it off to Carlos Hyde and Brian Schottenheimer because that wasn't a Brian Schottenheimer call. Trust me, Schottenheimer's in the booth. Schottenheimer's not calling that ball. Schottenheimer's been explosive and aggressive this entire season long. That was a Pete Carroll call. Pete Carroll wanted to hand the ball off to Carlos Hyde. I mean, we gave that game away, y'all. We gave that game away, and now we gotta play perfect football now. So yeah, we got the Niners next, 3:25 Eastern time in Seattle. Then we play the Buffalo Bills. That's a away game. Then we go to LA. Then we play the Cardinals again in Central League. Then we play the pathetic Eagles in Philly. Then we play on the sorry Giants, sorry Jets at home. Then we play the football team. I mean, Listen, these next 3 games is really going to tell us what's really good. Because this is my thing, y'all. We need to go 14-2. We need to go 14-2. Truth be told, we need to go 15-1. And yes, yeah. Shout out to Dave. Yeah, there's only one bye week. That's another added addition to this new playoff format. There's only one bye week. So not only if you get the second seed, uh, you don't host the NFC. The NFC doesn't go through your, you don't get a bye week. So now you gotta play wild card weekend. So I mean that's another thing going for it. But we really need to go 15-1. We really need to go out and win the rest of the season. Because my thing is this, y'all. Are we sure the Bucks are gonna win? Listen, are we sure the Bucks are gonna lose another game? I mean, I'm watching the game yesterday from Brady and the Bucks, and I mean like this team look unbeatable now. I mean, this team like literally like I mean, I'm looking at this team right now and like they're flying around on defense. Brady looks like '07 Brady. I mean, these guys got so many weapons. These guys grow weapons off of trees. Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette running. You got 2-star running backs. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, it's like I mean, if the Bucks go 14-2 and we go 13-3, that means the NFC is going to run through Raymond James Stadium. So I mean, at the end of the day, we need the NFC to run through we need to run through Central Link. And yeah, we play NFC East. We play this garbage ass NFC East. So I mean, that's an automatic 4 wins there. But we need to go out and finish business versus the Niners because this is my thing, y'all. We better than the Niners. We are a better team than the Niners, but this is my thing. They're a division team. It's a division game. Then the Kyle Shannon is not gonna roll over it. As much as I make fun of the Niners, we know the Niners not gonna roll over it. So I mean, it's a home game. It's a game that we're gonna get right. We're gonna get a lot of our players back. That's a good thing. We're gonna finally get some of our players back, like a Jamal Adams, like a Damien Harrison. I hopefully we can get hopefully Shaq Griffin's back by that game because man, I'm listen. I used to be high on Trey Flowers. I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all. I was one of the last people to not like I was one of the last people to not big up Trey Flowers. Like Trey Flowers was I was definitely a Trey Flowers guy, but at the end of the day, it's this guy Trey Flowers, man. I'm not sure of his confidence, I'm not sure what, but Trey Flowers in 2018 looked promising. I'm not sure what this is, y'all. I'm gonna keep it a buck. The past 2 seasons, I'm not sure what has gotten to Trey Flowers' head, but there was a point where we were talking about is Trey Flowers our number one corner. That's just that. All right. And then this my thing, y'all. You know another thing is now can everybody see? There shouldn't be a single Seahawks fan that 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 shouldn't agree with me when it comes to us trading for Ryan Kerrigan, y'all. We need a true number one pass rusher. I I mean, this guy Kyler Murray didn't get sacked at all. Zero. None. I this guy Kyler Murray got all the time in the pocket to maneuver, and I get it. He's probably the most elusive quarterback in the NFL, depending on how you feel about Lamar Jackson. But at the end of the day, not to get one, not a single one. We couldn't get any pressure. And this is my thing. I the Cardinals don't have a good offensive line. They don't. They don't have a good offensive line. Ben Smayoa couldn't get there. I Demontre Moy, LJ Collier, Jeremy Reed, we couldn't pull enough for we couldn't get there, man. Jonathan Bullock, man, we need a true number pass rusher. Hey, Snyder, Pete Carroll. I don't give a fuck about the picks at this point. Because when you make a move for Jamal Adams, when you got MVP type of quarterback, it's a win. It's a win now year. It's a win now year. So at the end of the day, fuck the draft picks, fuck the second round pick, fuck the fourth round pick, fuck the fifth round pick. We'll give Washington what the fuck they want. If they want the second, if they want the fourth and the fucking fifth for Ryan Kerrigan, you give it to them. Because at the end of the day, Washington's a fucking rebuilding team. The football team, they're a rebuilding team. We trying to win now. I so it's like at the end of the day, y'all. I mean, this guy Ryan Kerrigan, he's bound for 10 and a half sacks a year. That's his floor. I mean, this guy Ryan Kerrigan can do it all, and he's on the open market. I mean, I'm not sure why it's taking so long, man. Especially when you lose somebody like Bruce Irvin. When you lose somebody like Bruce Irvin, I who was going to come in and probably be our number one pass rusher, and we just keep it in the full buck. We brought in Bruce Irvin, probably be our number one pass rusher, even though he's not a number one pass rusher. I love Bruce more than like anyone. I mean, when the 2012 draft, when the experts were shitting on our 2012, by the way, they shitting on everybody. They shitting on Bruce Irvin. They shitting on Bobby Wag. Of course, they shitting on Russ. But when they shit on Bruce, I mean, like, I knew Bruce was going to be a star from the beginning. But Bruce is not the one pass rusher. And the fact that we lost him should have been alert. We need to go trade for somebody. So we got a week to make a move. I expect Ryan Kerrigan to be in Central Link in like a few days. Like, listen, if we get no pressure like this, listen, if we in the come play all time, if we get no pressure, we got these same defense. If this is the defensive line we're rolling, come play all time, we're not gonna make out the NFC. I hate to say it. I I hate to say it, but if we can't get pressure versus Aaron Rodgers, if we can't get pressure like we did versus Kyler Murray versus Brady and the Buccaneers, how are we gonna beat those teams? I mean, for real. It's only so much Quentin Dunbar and Shaq Griffin and Quandre Diggs and Jamal Adams can do in the back end. At the end of the day, if your quarterback is getting 4, 5, 6 seconds to make plays, eventually a good quarterback is going to find a hole, the gap of your zone, and they're going to eat it apart. It's my thing. Everybody's saying fire Ken Norton, which I think some of the shit that Ken Norton does, should put him on the hot seat. But my thing is, this guy Ken Norton is only rolling out with so much on defensive line. I mean, like at the end of the day, if you get no pressure on the quarterback, eventually your defense is going to get torched, y'all. Your defense is eventually going to get torched. So it's like at the end of the day, man. I mean, there's only so much I can bash Ken Norton about. I mean, so many Seahawks fans, and I see it. I want to see Seahawks Twitter every day. Fire Ken Norton. Let's bring in Dan Quinn. Let's bring in Dan Quinn. How much is Dan Quinn doing if this is his pass rush? I I love Dan Quinn. When Dan Quinn was our defensive coordinator, best defense of all time. But guess what, y'all? You know who was on our defensive line? You know who was on our defensive line? Michael Bennett, Cliff Averill, Chris Clemens, I Red Bryant, Brendan Meebane. We had nothing but goons on our defensive line. I can't say the same now. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, we are in dire hope of pass rush. Shout out to RD. We see RD. Send me the. Oh, here we go. You know RD gonna be talking greasy when he gets in the stream. Oh man. Oh man. Listen, RD. I hope you're not gonna come in here and talk greasy because I hope you know I got nothing but tough talking heat for your Buffalo Bills. I. So I mean, you come in here and talk greasy. Please know it's not gonna end for you well. It's just not. It's not gonna end well for you. The sad thing is Washington still win the facts. Facts, Dave. The fact that Washington win the NFC East is just shows how pathetic that division is. And RD, I sent you your link, by the way. Um, it just shows how pathetic that division is. Roger Goodell should kick that division out of the playoff contention. Truth be told, the fact that the Eagles or Washington or how even Dallas might still have a chance to fucking make the playoffs is just pathetic. The NFC East doesn't deserve a playoff spot, but whatever. When it comes to that, man, Russ though, man, I expect more from. I expect more from this team, man. This game, man. We listen. We dominate this game, yo. You know what? I'm about to bring up the stats. Usually, I don't bring up the stats because that's not what I'm here. That's not what I'm here to present about. I'm more to tell you about what really went on in the game. But let's just bring the stats for the people who are, you know, didn't watch the game. Time of possession, right? Time of possession. That's a big stat, right? We all consider time of possession a big stat. A big stat. The amount of time we have had with the ball We had 39 minutes. We had 39 minutes and a half with the ball. The Cardinals had 30 minutes with the ball. One there. Total yards, we have 572. Cardinals have 519. One there. I have more first downs, have more rushing yards. I have more total plays. Have, but penalties, 8 penalties to 6. Turnovers, I turnovers. I mean, we let this game fall away from us, man. This is our game to win, and we just give it away. What up, RD? What you guys say?
Oh man, oh man, oh man. Down goes Russell Wilson, huh?
The funny thing, listen, hear me out. For y'all people that who might not know RD, this guy
I'm
RD
not
is
I'm not
this
gonna
guy
talk
this
greasy,
this no
y'all.
no no
Alright.
no
I'm
no.
not
Because
gonna talk greasy. Jesus.
you came in here laughing. So guess what? This guy RD is a Buffalo Bills fan, right?
Oh,
Right.
here we go.
This
Here
is a
we
Buffalo
go.
Bills team that's supposed to be a contending team. Tell me
Oh
why they
my
were. Tell me
god.
why at halftime they were losing to the Jets. Tell me why at one point they were down 10-0 to Sam Darnold
Bro,
and the
don't
pathetic Jets.
even fuck it. Don't even start now. Don't
This
even
guy,
start.
listen, you know what? Because listen, we're on topic. We're trying. Me and the rest of the 12s are trying to get over what happened last night.
I mean, yeah, do you not
But
realize it's a divisional game when we
but
go against the Jets? Like, do you not realize it's a divisional game? Like, I mean, have y'all not heard of a divisional game before?
what do you think our game was? What do you think our game was?
That's all I'm
Hear me,
saying. Like, come on.
hear me out though. Oh no, I don't give a fuck about division game because the Jets ain't even trying to compete. It's one thing to lose to Cardinals, a team that's really trying to compete, a team that's 5-2. You guys almost lost to the Jets. Are we sure if we line up the Jets versus Clemson right now? Are we sure the Jets beat Clemson and Trevor Lawrence? Are we sure?
Nope. Nope.
You guys
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my, yo, bro.
lost
Trevor Lawrence. Well, actually, no. Speaking about Trevor Lawrence, they
this
ain't
guy
getting him. His ass is staying in school.
this
His
guy
ass staying in school.
this guy Josh Allen threw 43 passes and didn't get in the end zone once.
Nah, see,
Wow.
now here's the no. Here's the whole thing. I don't know what the hell the referees were doing, but they they were on the damn Jets side the whole entire game, bro. I mean, my God, I mean, all the flags I seen, all these bullshit ass calls, man. I'm like, what the hell is this? Like, y'all robbing Josh Allen of a fucking goddamn touchdown passes, to Gabriel Davis in the damn end zone and shit. I'm like, what the hell?
I will say this though, RD. I will say this. Y'all winning
What?
that division. Y'all winning that
Oh,
division.
oh, oh,
The
oh, oh,
Patriots are
oh,
fucking
really?
trash. I'm done with the
Oh, oh,
Patriots. I
oh,
will say
oh,
that.
oh, whoa, hold on, hold on. Whoa. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, bro. I didn't hear you. What was that? I want you to say that again. Please say that again, Phenom. Say it again. I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
Bro. I mean, at the end of the day, Belichick really I should be the one taking the victory lap, honestly. So RD, I'm gonna keep
What
it a
the
buck,
fuck?
y'all.
What victory laps do you mean? I've been telling you this for the past couple of months now. I
but hold on.
told you this was gonna happen. I told you.
But hold on. I didn't I say that that Brady had more of an effect on the Patriots dynasty than Belichick? Wasn't I the only one on here coming in and saying that Brady had
You
more of an
know.
effect on Belichick? Look at the Bucks. Look at the Patriots. I mean, at the end of the day, y'all. I mean, I told y'all this. But
Okay. Sure, you were right about that, but let's not sit here and say I wasn't right about the Bills wasn't gonna win the division over Cam Newton.
sure. I mean, worry about the Dolphins. I guess. Worry about them.
Oh fuck them! They ain't definitely not winning the division. I would rather have the Patriots win the division over us. Come on, Tua, really? I'm telling you about Tua, man. Yeah, I think. Listen, man. Name a fucking quarterback out of the damn Nick Saban quarterback should actually had a successful career in the NFL. Name one. Just name one. I'll wait. Like, come on, man. Like, let's not sit here and say those weapons in Alabama did not make Tua Tagovailoa. Alright, I'm not trying to hear that. The exact same smoke that we gave to Joe Burrow coming out the damn draft class and shit, and all saying that those wide receiver in LSU's made who Joe Burrow is, and all. We gotta give the exact same smoke to Tua Tagovailoa.
I know one thing, y'all. I mean, I'm just hearing Carlos Dunlap on the market. I'm hearing Geno Atkins. I made my vid on Ryan Kerrigan. We need to get maybe we need both. Maybe we need Carlos Dunlap and Ryan Kerrigan because I'm rewatching the game and I'm telling you, this guy Kyler Murray got 4, 5, 6, 7 seconds in the pocket to make a play. At the end of the day, I don't care who you have in your secondary. I always said this. You can have Stephon Gilmore, Pronderell Reeves, Patrick Pierce. You can have the whole entire crew. Earl Thomas, Ed. You can have who the fuck you want in the secondary. If you can't get no pass rush, eventually a solid quarterback with weapons is going to make plays. So at the end, I'm watching this game. I'm like, even though we want to bash Ken Norton, I mean, what can we do? What can we do? You got no pass rush. At the end of the day, do you guys now realize why I wanted to clown you so bad? I I know people will be, well, Clowney only hit 3 sacks. He only hit 3 sacks. He's not gonna. He's not that productive. Well, I know one thing. At least Clowney is gonna be disruptive with Kyler Murray moving all around the pocket. I mean, I'm seeing so many times. Vince Mayola can't get there. DeMontre Moore, he's not containing. LJ Collier not containing. See, listen. Not only did we not get the passer, we didn't contain the edges. So you know what that meant? After a few seconds, Kyler Murray, he just slides to the edge, got there. He just slides to the edge, got 10 yards easy. When we have Jordan Brooks, listen, when we have Jordan Brooks on the spot, which by the way, Jordan Brooks played amazing, y'all. I told y'all Jordan Brooks was a monster and he was the best linebacker in the draft. Shout out to Jordan Brooks for getting his first starting ball. But at the end of the day, if you're not sending a linebacker on the spot like Jordan Brooks or my man Shaquem Griffin, Kyler Murray was going to eat us up all day. When they were going with that no huddle, when they were going with that no huddle, if you don't have a pass rush, you're gonna get down the field all the fucking time, man. So at the end of the day, listen, the blame when we blaming this game on, we blaming on Russell Wilson first. You can't turn the ball over 3 times. Then I'm blaming it on the players that's on the field, like Vince Mayola and David Moore for making mental mistakes. And then you know who's gonna also get the most of the blame? John Snyder and Pete Carroll. Because they have multiple opportunities to bring a star pass rusher, but yet they didn't do it. So at the end of the day, this is on them. And I know we weren't all the way healthy. I know Jamal Adams wasn't there, but that's no excuse to not get out the Kyler Murray once. The Cardinals don't have no offensive line. We weren't playing what's a good team with offensive line? The Colts. We weren't playing Quentin Nelson and Anthony Costanzo. We weren't playing them. We weren't playing the Browns. We weren't playing the Steelers. I mean, y'all, we gave this game away, man. We gave this game away. And you know the narrative. You know the narrative that's gonna be going around. Oh, Kyler Murray this. Kyler Murray that. Oh, Kyler Murray is so spectacular. We need to go and pick Kyler Murray in the MVP conversation right now. Fuck Hornswoggle. Fuck Hornswoggle. Now fuck this. Fuck this. Hear me out. Hear me out. This guy Kyler Murray should have lost the game so many times. You know how many times we had this game? How many opportunities we had to pick this game away?
That's the whole thing about this whole game. It's like they missed the fucking field goal the first time around in overtime, and then Russ gets it back and he picks it up, and then
it's before that though. I know people want to jump to overtime, rightfully so, because so much bullshit happened in overtime. But we had chances to put this game out in the third quarter, didn't take it. So many opportunities to put this game out in the fourth quarter. We're up. Listen, we're up by 10 points with 3 minutes to go. You win that game. Fuck everything going else. You're playing a pathetic defense. Trust me, that Cardinals defense ain't good. We put up 27 in the first half. My man Tyler Lockett had 20 yards, 15 catches. My man Tyler Lockett gave me like 48 fantasy points.
Oh, by the way, thank you, Russ, for giving me some touchdowns, even though you lost, in fantasy, because I needed those points so badly, So I'm not gonna, even though he didn't have a good game, he did give me some fantasy points. So thank Russ for that.
We gave this game away, y'all. We listen. Listen. We can't lose our concentration versus the Niners. We need to come out and put. We need to obliterate the Niners. We need to send
I
a
mean, you sure
fucking.
about that?
We need to send a
I mean,
message.
the
We need.
shit they just took against the Patriots, bro.
We need to send it.
Oh man.
We need to send a message to the NFC. You can't come out here and lose back-to-back division games. Can't happen, especially when we're going back to Central League. I would listen. I wish we had the 12s at the game. I mean, I really wish we had the 12s at the game. I mean, listen, the mayor is so stuck on keeping us away from the stadium. It is what it is. But then
I
they,
mean,
y'all,
you ain't the only one that wants fans in the stands.
this is a game that we need to win. And I think we will win the game. I'm not going to speak about it too much, like I said, but at the end of the day, y'all, we gave this game away. The fact that we're not 6-0 is just disgusting. It just aggravates me. I mean, we should be 6-0 right now. The fact that the Steelers are the last undefeated team in the NFL just, man, it just haunts me, man. But one more thing I need to speak about too, because I don't want this live stream to be too long. I ain't planning for it to be too long. The fact that people are just automatically putting Aaron Rodgers in the MVP conversation after one game of Russell Wilson losing, I swear, if I hear one more person say that Aaron Rodgers is a fucking MVP, I'm gonna slap him. I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't care if you fucking Max Kellerman or Skip. I don't give a fuck. Shannon Sharp, I swear to God. Yo, if somebody says that Aaron Rodgers or one of these other quarterbacks a fucking MVP off of one game from Russell Wilson, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna lose my mind. This guy Russell Wilson, I told you, he had a bad game. He did. But listen, in a bad game for Russell Wilson, he still gave you 388 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 84 yards on the ground. That's a bad game for Russell Wilson. I that's a bad
Even
game for Russell.
points.
That's a bad game for Russell Wilson. So what are we talking about? You guys are so quick to give it to Aaron Rodgers. Are you guys forgetting that this guy Aaron Rodgers got obliterated by the Buccaneers a week ago? I mean, this guy Aaron Rodgers got his brains put on the floor by the Buccaneers. I
He
mean, this
has
guy. Well,
zero
how
touchdowns
many
and
points?
two pick sixes.
How many
Like, come
got?
on.
Yeah, exactly. How many points did the Packers put up that game? What was it?
10.
10? Exactly. In a bad game for us, we put up 34. I mean, what are we talking about here? Exactly, Jude Casanova punched him for real. Facts.
But
Yeah.
listen. Anybody else out here saying Kyler Murray is some fucking MVP, man? Shut the
They
fuck
there,
up.
bro. I mean,
Man,
I
shut up.
actually been staying off of Twitter a lot after the game. I just couldn't take it, bro. Like, I literally, what happened is after that game, I took a shower, took a shower.
Mm-hmm.
I recorded my vet, and I took a nap. I try to watch Power. I listen. What I try to do was I try to watch Power because I've been watching a lot of Power recently. I couldn't
Oh,
even
okay.
do it, bro. I try. Listen, I try to watch Tariq and all that good shit, bro. No, I fell asleep, bro. I couldn't do it, bro. Listen. That game bothers me, bro. Listen. It's one thing to get beat. Like I said, the Niners beat the Patriots. The Buccaneers they mollywopped the Raiders. We lost that game, man. We lost that game, man. We gave that game away, and that's the frustrating part, man. That's the frustrating part. We could be 6-0 right now, man. We really could. And I said we need every single win, man. Did you guys not see how dominant the Buccaneers looked yesterday? Did you guys not see how dominant the Buccaneers look? They about to get the best receiver of the decade. I there's a possibility that they might
Can't
not
believe
lose.
this shit, bro.
There's a possibility that they might not lose a single another game, which means we need to try to go win out. The last thing we need is the NFC to run through Raymond James Stadium or to run through Lambeau Field. All right. So at the end of the
Wow.
day, man, we gotta go handle business. A loss is a loss. It sucks. I mean, this is a game that I expected to win. Even though the funny part is, I kind of predicted this shit. If you go back to my Seahawks preview, I hate that I predicted this shit, but
Mm.
I said that this is gonna be our first loss. I mean, if you go back to the preview, the receipts is there. I said that we're gonna be undefeated, and then coming off the bye, we're gonna lose this game. So I hate I predicted this shit. I damn near jinxed it. Damn it, I jinxed it. That's what I did. I talked it. I talked it into fruition. That's what I did. I talked it into fruition. So I mean, at the end of the day, y'all, we just got to handle business, man. We just do it. We got to play better on both sides of the ball. Yes, we got to get healthy. Yes, we got to get healthy. But at the end of the day, y'all, this is a game that you're supposed to win. Championship teams win these type of games. They just do. You got any more thoughts before we head out, though?
Well, if you ain't, well, listen, I don't know which is worse. I mean, have you seen Patriots fans, mate? They have, like, disappeared.
Yeah, but the Patriots are done. Nobody's told.
No, no,
Listen,
no, no.
the
The
Patriots are
Patriot,
done.
yo, Tyson, bro, Tyson has disappeared, bro. Tyson is nowhere to be found. That motherfucker is crying somewhere.
Facts. So, listen, the
Yo,
Patriots
you
are
should
done.
see him on Twitter, bro. He is crying.
I mean,
I'm like,
listen.
yo, are you serious?
Well, listen. I said in my reaction because I actually before I did this stream, I actually did my reaction to the Patriots and Niners game. But that's all on Bill Belichick. This entire season is all on Bill Belichick. Because guess what? He ran Brady out of town. He didn't surround him with weapons. Cam Newton comes around, still doesn't have weapons. He wants to be arrogant to the situation. There's so many receivers in the open market. AJ Green, Adam Thielen, you got tight end and Kyle Rudolph in the open market. I know Odell is out for the season now because he tore his ACL. But you
Oh,
have so many
Julio.
you have so many players in the open market and the
Yo, so
fact that
what
you
the
don't
hell is
have a
this
number
whole
one,
Michael Thomas bullshit I
the the
keep hearing
you,
about?
the fact that Belichick doesn't have a number one receiver is all on him, and it's the fact that Brady. It's the reason why Brady's in Tampa right now. So as much as we want to praise Belichick, I know he's the greatest head coach in sports history and all this and the third. But at the end of the day, this entire season is on Belichick, and Belichick is failing while Brady is having the best time in his career. And what you're saying, RD, I don't mean to cut you off. I just had to finish that.
Something about Michael Thomas getting traded. Right? Have you heard about that shit?
I mean, he's not getting traded. I mean, bro, listen,
I think they're
and
bugging him after that damn incident.
there's no way, especially after the Buccaneers, especially after the Buccaneers getting Antonio. There's no way if the Saints are still trying to compete with the Buccaneers. You're not gonna get rid of your number one target when you gotta go out and beat
Right.
the Buccaneers. If they do that though, I mean, somebody's gonna take hell. Send to Seattle. I mean,
But
fuck it,
uh but
fuck it.
um
Fuck it.
speaking
Fuck
about
it.
the
Fuck it.
NFC, yo,
We
oh
we
my
we
god,
we
bro.
we we wanted Antonio Brown, so I mean, if we wanted Antonio Brown so bad, maybe we wanted
See,
Michael
AB
Thomas.
should just went to the damn Seattle Seahawks more than Tampa Bay, or you want to fuck call it.
I'm gonna keep it a buck, y'all. I wasn't even upset that AB didn't join us. It's just the fact that he went to Tampa, bro. Like, if he went to the Eagles, fine, whatever.
Oh god,
I
oh god.
if he went to fuck it, I don't know the what's another
You
team
know,
that
we,
needs
we
a
you
receiver?
you know if he
Green
went
Bay.
to the Eagles, we will never hear the end of it. We will never hear the end of it.
But at least it's fair. At least it's like
Yeah,
okay,
but
it makes sense. Carson Wentz has lack of receivers. His number one receiver right now is some guy named Travis Fulgham. You give him AB,
mhm.
fine, it's fair. You send him to Tampa, bro. What the fuck you do? Like I'm still trying to think about this. If when AB starts acting like a normal citizen, because guess what? AB is gonna act like a normal citizen in Tampa, because guess what? If he doesn't work out in Tampa, he'll never be in the NFL ever again. If he doesn't work out with Brady in the Bucks, he will never touch an NFL field again. And second is he lost Brady. This guy will do anything for Brady. He will start Brady right now if needed. I this guy Antonio Brown loves Brady so much. This guy Brady invited him for a sleepover at his crib. This guy,
Right, yo,
this
send
guy,
a picture of that, y'all.
this
Show a
guy,
picture of that.
this guy is gonna be in Tampa with Mike Evans, with Chris Godwin, with Scotty Miller, with Grunt. It's like, bro, what the fuck you do? You're not gonna play man to man. There is no way any team, especially us, not with our like a pass rush and defense. You're not running man to man. All right, and then if you run zone, Brady's gonna pick that shit apart. This guy Brady's been picking up zone coverages for what the past 20 years.
Hmm.
So it's like, bro, it's like choose your fucking poison, man. I really look. We need to go 15-1, y'all. Seahawks. We need to win out. We can't let any.
I mean,
We can't let the
you ain't the
Bucks
only team that needs to
take us
fucking one
down.
out. You ain't the only team that needs to fucking one out.
Yeah, man. Overall, is there any
But
other shit y'all want to put in?
I mean, I don't know which one is worse. Yesterday, is it the Washington no name team beating the living shit out of the Cowboys, or the 49ers ending the Patriots?
Washington versus the Cowboys, but the Cowboys is better, bro. I'm watching. I saw that game, but the Cowboys just quit. They're done. They quit, bro. They quit, bro. This guy. Listen, bro. Hear me out. This guy, Andy Dalton, literally got decapitated on the field. He got decapitated. Cowboys fans didn't fucking care. They're like, oh well, it is what it is. I'm like, bro, that's your quarterback. Y'all don't care that this guy's head taken off. This guy's block taken off, and y'all don't care. Y'all don't care that this guy just got annihilated.
I mean,
They
yeah,
they, they,
yeah.
really, they really didn't care. I'm like, well, it is what it is, and y'all really don't care about Andy Dalton.
Oh
But
yeah. By the way, they should flex that damn game on Sunday Night Football between the Cowboys and the Eagles. No one doesn't want to see that shit.
15-1, and here we go. Yeah, that's the vibe. That's the vibes we like to hear, man. So yeah,
But yeah,
that's
flex
a
that game Sunday Night Football of the Cowboys and the Eagles, because that division is bro.
what
Y'all
that's a,
want to talk about my division made bad for the past 20 years.
that's a
At
Sunday night
least it
game.
didn't look like this.
That's a Sunday night game. Eagles
Yes,
versus.
yes,
Yeah, I'm tired of these NFC. We just came from NFC and NFC East. Fucking fucking
bro. They
conference
want to
game.
talk about
Giants.
the
We
AFC
just
East is all this bad division for the past 20 years, but it didn't look like this. It didn't look like this.
Giants versus we just came from Giants versus Eagles, bro. I'm tired of seeing the Eagles, bro. Carson Wentz don't got any weapons, bro. The Cowboys stink, bro. Fuck that. Fuck that. When those players need to catch the COVID, bro. Yeah, those players need to catch the COVID, son. Hey, yo, Carson Wentz, go partying with some strippers. Hey, yo, I need to chill, bro. We need to head out, bro. It's getting too wild.
Jesus.
But yo,
All right,
that
yeah.
yeah, that's the
Thank y'all
vibe
for
like yeah.
watching this. This was a survey session for Phenom, even though I was in survey for the past 2 weeks and all. So now he knows what it feels like being in survey section and all. So yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna take me some time to get over this. But guess what, y'all? 15-1, like I said, just like Juice said it, 15-1 is the vibes. Um, we just gotta come harder next week. You guys know I'm gonna do my key takeaways. I'm still gonna do my key takeaways, y'all. So that'll be coming out sometime.
Kyler
Either
Murray ain't
it,
shit though, tell you that for
it,
much. Can't
it,
wait to play against him.
it'll either come out later tonight or tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. So y'all be looking out for the key takeaway vids from versus the Cardinals game tomorrow. With all that being said, man, we're gonna head out. All right. So salute to y'all. If y'all gonna watch this live stream replay, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to not just me, but RD himself.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna bounce out. All right. Y'all take it easy. All right. Salute.
Later.